Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and the CIF Championship basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Beautiful night for basketball in Los Angeles. Rancho Domingez Prep, the newest and only Long Beach boys basketball team in the city section, playing for the Ship in just their second year of existence.
That's pretty good, and they've got a 7-footer in William Brooks who's trying to lead his team to the championship, coached by Jonathan Chaney, a.k.a. Spoons. They got to find a way to stop freshman Evan Batty. Not Battier, but Batty.
Well, Batty likes to drop the nay-nay, and the Lobos are going to try to stop the Unicorns. Yes, the Lobos are going to try to stop the Unicorns. Neither team looked like they wanted to stop anybody in the beginning.
This is not a tale from Norse mythology. Instead, it is a championship basketball game here in Division 4 in the city section, but a game-changing trip down the floor here. After not much defense, suddenly you get too much defense, and Brooks picks up 2 fouls on 1 possession. Youch.
Batty going hip because all of a sudden he became the tallest guy on the floor by, well, a couple inches, honestly, and just horrible rotation defense. This will make a coach pull his hair out, even Spoons.
Yeah, it's a good thing Spoonie G is already bald because that might get tough otherwise. A 13-0 run for the Corns in that quarter. Lobos showing a little life. Brian Simmons Jr. with the strong drive. That pulls them within 7. They're able to keep it into single digits.
Oh, yeah, it felt like a lot more than that. Brooks back in it. We start the second quarter. Here we go. Lobos going to try to make a comeback. However, third foul going to stop that real quick.
Very, very tough. You see him hanging on that net in frustration. Difficult to have your guy. He's averaging 20 and 10 in the playoffs, but just another case of history repeating itself for Batty as he batties that one out of bounds. And he's not the only one going hip.
No, Kevin Guevara in there getting one and some of his own. Lace is going to push that lead back to double digits. They're up 11 at the half. Shout out to Lobo Nation, though.
Really awesome to see for a new school with not much tradition. I mean, they made it, so why not show out? Really filled up that Roybal Center. Very cool to see.
Well, they started the second half like they wanted to start the first half. Keon Johnson, it's a 10-point game. Johnson with the cookies next possession, shares well with others.
It's Girl Scout cookie season, so those were probably some Samoas, and they were fired up. Kyrie Wright's with an 8-point game.
Yep, Keith Fisher with the offensive rebound. He's going to go back up and one! 5-point game, inside 2 positions, and he wojos!
JJ's all fired up about that. Kids, hit Urban Dictionary, find out what the wojo is. And then that foul puts Batty on the bench.
Another offensive rebound because, well, Batty's on the bench. That's what happens. He who has their big man on the floor is going to take the lead in this game. Spoons imploring his team to play defense. Rebound, outlet. Rice is going to go to Brooks, and the alley-oop is going to make it a 1-point game. No, it isn't.
The Lobos fans wanted to go. They were so excited, but a technical foul for hanging on the rim. They said he pulled himself up. I think it was the second move on that with his legs there. Spoon just, incensed. That's really tough. That's his 4th foul. He picks up his 5th 2 possessions later. And as JJ mentioned, with your big man on the bench, it was not your night for either of these teams.
Yeah, they still had some good chances, did RDP here at Rivals. But you can't stay with Laces unless you're going to take advantage of that because they're going to get their buckets. And they seal the deal at the free throw line. Unfortunately, I mean, it's still impressive that in their second year they make the final, but unfortunately 49-37, Rancho Domingez Preps falls just short.
Chaney, a.k.a. Coach Spoon, and those Lobos made a semifinal their first year, the championship game their second year. Very impressive, as JJ mentioned, but it's aces for Laces as they sweep the girls and boys D4 City Section Championships on this Thursday night.
Basketball season's still going on here in Long Beach. You can follow all of it right here, your home for everything local sports.